Hey, it's Paula Ryan. Hey, I'm here doing a live video on a bathroom update, and I just want to show you, I think probably the number one thing that I see, either realtors trying to sell houses that have really dated master bathrooms or people wanting to update their bathrooms. And I just want to show you how we kind of freshen this one up without making it a huge project. This couple actually came to me about a year ago and kind of just questioning what they should do or whatnot. And so without changing the whole entire footprint, which we definitely could have made it a lot bigger and spent a lot more money, which they did not want to do because they want to sell their house in 2 to 3 years. And anyways, I just kind of wanted to show you some quick things that we did and just like really freshen it up without going to a huge amount of expense. So this vanity was the exact same space as what it was before. Same exact footprint, but and I think what I'm going to show you in the comment section, it had like dark green tiles everywhere, and they like the same aesthetic I like is clean and classic, which I think I'm going to show you here in a second, like how you can just like these are like the way we did it is just so basic, so it kind of appeals to either a young person, old person. You can change the colors out or do whatever with it, and it's a whole new look. Like for instance, like these crystal knobs are super cute and kind of fun, but yet classic at the same way. Same with the top, clean and classic. And then we did the rectangle sinks, which actually, and most people have the oval bowls in the old style. The other thing that we did was this single spout faucet, which I think is so cute. A lot of people put in, this is called a single hole. There's also a 4-inch spread, which you'll see it's like on like a little base, and it's got the handle and your handle here, which is a pain in the butt to clean. So I'm all about like ease and practicality. The 8-inch spreads, which is easy to clean and they look nice, but it almost doubles or triples the cost of a faucet, which is crazy because you got the valves underneath that are all separate. So this is just my way of, it's still cute. It's, you're not spending a ton of money. And then same like on this too, this soffit, this bulkhead or soffit here, probably if they want to do a major overhaul, I would have taken it out and probably put 2 mirrors in here and some lights overhead, or maybe even some wall sconces. But once again, they did not want to spend the money. Overhead lighting is not the best lighting for especially people my age that have wrinkles. But for them, they didn't really care, and it was fine for them. She doesn't wear a lot of makeup and whatnot, and so it didn't, really bother her. So we left this all the same. Actually got a new plate glass mirror, but it was because the other one had, I think, brass, and it was kind of moldy and yucky looking. So anyway, that's a good thing. But I just wanted to show you really quick, like how you can accessorize and just add a little color, like a little vase here. Adds the color in here. And the wall color, I don't know if you can tell from the video, but actually this is called Marilyn's Dress. And if you look at it on the sheet, it's like barely white, or barely blue. It's white with a little barely tint of blue, but it's just so pretty and fresh. And then you can add, and I'll show you another color, like if you wanted to add, blue, like they've got the white tiles here if you wanted to add blue, or if you wanted to change it out and add, gosh, you could do really whatever color, hot pink, which this hot pink, I can't find it right now. But, hot pink would be super cute with this too. So you can kind of make it fun if you wanted to. And then come on over here too, I want to show you this. So they have these floors here, and they're actually laminate floors. They look like wood, but they're laminate. They're kind of cool looking. So she didn't have a problem leaving those, and I think it looks really good with the tub. Same thing, we kept the exact configuration of the tub, didn't change it out, but we took the tub out, which was oval. The tile was like the 4x4 squares and kind of dated and ugly, and put a rectangular tub in, and then did subway tile, which was once again clean and classic. And the other thing is, I thought it would have been too busy. Like we were trying to figure out what to do at the front of this, and so we added these decorative molding panels on here. So I think if you would put subway tiles on here, it would have been like crazy town busy. So we ended up, and I think it really gives it a custom feature. And then the other thing that we did too is the shower, which was a big complaint of the homeowner. It was just a fiberglass shower, and it was all walled up to here, smaller, and we actually kept the same footprint of it, which I think, but by knocking the wall off and adding the glass here, it just like feels so much better. And the other thing is, I don't know if people were really short when people built before, but this homeowner, I think he's like 6'4" maybe. That shower head, I'm not kidding, was like up to like maybe here on me. So I don't know how he stood it for so long, but we moved the shower head up, and then And then you can see we added, really, pretty easy, fix or whatever. It's just adding the shower sprayer so you can clean and whatnot. And the other thing that we did, which I think is this is a 2-story house, and I would recommend this to anybody, but it's a 0 entry, you can walk in, and it's the low profile, not 0 entry, but low profile, but it's an onyx base, and I don't know if you can tell this, and then we tiled up the walls, which onyx base comes in multitudes of colors, so you can, do whatever color you want, and then tile the walls. And the nice thing about this is it never leaks. So, sometimes it doesn't get dirty or whatever. Like sometimes, you put the 2x2 tile in the floor and you have to clean with the grout and whatnot. So they're all about ease and cleaning, but they wanted the look of the tile. So that's why we ended up, doing the onyx base. But it is nice, and I think ends up, I don't know if it's any cheaper to do it because but if you get, I guess the thing is if you get it in a standard size, is not that expensive. If you have to do custom, and then it kind of, the price kind of jumps up. So we didn't really change out light fixtures so much, but we added the LED can, which, oh my gosh, these were yellow and super dingy, and it was just so dark in here. And then the other thing we added, there was, I think actually the fan light was over here, which did this no good. So we put the fan light over here and then added this really cute light fixture that had a little crystal piece at the bottom that ties in with the crystal on the doorknobs. And then the other thing I'm going to show you is just, I was saying how you could change like with the clean and classic look. Like these people are super minimalistic and clean or whatever. But with me, I like to have a little bit of color. So like I would probably add, you could maybe some artwork like this, and it just completely changes the whole look of and feel of this place. So, changing towels or whatever. So then your bathroom's not dated. I just feel like so many people I go into, it's like, oh, it just makes me sad that they've gone in and chosen, made a bad choice on tile or their permanent finishes, and then a few years later they're dated, and then you're like, dang, why did I do that? So this way that you can do, kind of a quick update, but it's, fresh and clean and not such a huge overhaul, and you're not in a big, huge mess. But if you can kind of keep your stuff clean and classic, it'll make the world a difference. Anyway, but thanks for coming.